to stage the production of The Vindication of Sancho Panza, a play written by their theater instructor, Diego Fabris Cordero. We have Lemire Robinson, Timothy Stauffer, and Matthew Olweon. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
Thank
nice
you.
to have you here. So this is a play that no one's ever seen before.
It's a premiere.
Oh.
Premiere, world premiere. And I believe as long as Diego's been teaching theater students, I believe this is the first time he's actually having his students perform his own work.
Yep.
What's it like having your theater instructor be the playwright?
We're filling a role, to say.
So is it intimidating that the guy that wrote the play is directing you?
We do have our own like creative aspect we get to follow, but other than that, we have our script, we have our creative application to it.
Do you think he did a good job?
Oh, yeah.
A lot of the lines are from the book Don Quixote.
So he's used the book as the basis for the play.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the story?
So, what's happening in the story is he's taking it from the second part of the Don Quixote books, and we're following his squire, Sancho Panza, who worked as a labor farmer before he was recruited. So, what happened was in the last adventure, Don Quixote had promised Sancho the governorship of an island. So the Duke has sent a bunch of servants of his and a bunch of actors to go play pranks on Sancho while he's trying to govern this island.
It sounds really deep. Is it hard to follow?
Not really. It's once we went through like the first read through, went through the basis of it, and Diego explained it. It was honestly really easy. It's more so just getting down the pronunciation of a lot of words because there's a lot of Latin in it. It's a lot of like Shakespearean type wording. So a lot of art thou and a lot of it is instead of like
Wherefore there are and all
yeah,
that. Yeah.
all of that kind of stuff.
And Don Quixote, I didn't know how to say that in high school. There's some words that, in addition to being challenging just to learn lines, to learn unfamiliar words,
Yes.
even harder. And for you, even harder, because this is your first time on stage.
Yes, it is. Well, I wouldn't say on stage, but doing production, big play. Yes, it is.
What drew you in?
This is my first time doing the production. So I'm doing Sancho Panza in this, of course, playing the leader role. And I'm also playing the farmer on the second night, which that'll be cool. But before this, I did have the talent show I was in, but
You're playing two parts?
yes. I'm playing the farmer on Saturday
Okay.
for that showing, and that is bound to be fun because the farmer is this big dramatic character.
You know, I think we should look at the photos because that'll give people an idea that we're talking about a comedy. Because you guys you're just laughing it up in these rehearsal shots. Tell us a little bit about who's in roles and what's happening.
All right. So in this photo here, you see me centered playing Sancho Panza, of course. Next to me is the farmer, and over there is the seamstress. They're having a heated debate here. You want to talk about this one?
Oh, okay.
Well, there you are, Timothy.
So this production has a lot of combat, which was helped by with Dr. John Lennox. With the combat, I am being abused, which is fine because that's part of it, but it's intense combat to say, and almost each person has their own part of combat they've had to learn.
Well, John Lennox taught the Shakespeare Festival actors how to sword fight on stage. So he knows his stuff, so what an advantage for you to learn from him. And this looks like Matthew.
No, this is our castmate Noah.
Oh,
he plays
okay.
the chronicler. The chronicler is kind of like how in a courthouse you would have someone recording and typing down everything that's said. That's what he is. He's recording the possession of this island by Sancho Panza.
No speaking, just writing.
He speaks a couple of times. I do have a lot of dialogue with him in the beginning, introducing him, seeing what he is, telling him about what's going on, and he has his own dialogue at the end too. But it's mostly just a lot of writing down.
Looks like very elaborate props and set pieces.
Yeah, there's so much that has gone into all of this stuff.
What are the swords actually made out of?
They're steel.
Steel.
Yeah.
Yes.
They are dull, but they are real steel
Okay.
swords.
They could do some damage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, you told me that this is the first time you've been in a production.
Yes.
What year are you at Jackson High?
I'm a senior.
So this is your swan song. Your debut and your swan song all at once.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah. What else are you involved in at Jackson High, Lemire?
There's a few different clubs I'm involved in at J High. I'm involved in the GSA, of course. I do a bit of orchestra in their orchestra club. I'm the founder and president of the writing club there.
And what do you want to do? Do you have a plan for next year?
Next year, hopefully, I can go off to a college and pursue writing.
Do you want to be a writer for a career?
Yes.
Nice. And Timothy, what year are you?
I'm a junior.
Okay.
I still got another year that I plan to stay with theater. And past high school, I still want to do theater, just more like the design and setup.
Mhm.
And I have construction for that too.
What are you involved in at Jackson High besides the theater?
I do a lot for the orchestra. I'm the principal cellist, but I help manage the stage for their concerts as well. Otherwise, I just play my part as cello.
Cool. Well, that's a lot of pressure and a lot of practice and a lot of work. And Matthew, what about you? What year are you?
I'm also a junior. This will be my, honestly, like 5th show. This is my 3rd year in theater.
Mhm.
I've been doing theater since my freshman year. I worked on tech as the first show, which was, I can't even remember what it was.
Do you know what you want to
It
do?
was, huh?
Do you still want to like stay in theater after high school?
I am kind of caught in between wanting to go into construction as a career choice because I like building things. I want to go into general construction, but I also really enjoy acting on stage, and that's something I also really want to do. So it's a very tough decision.
Well, the show looks like a lot of fun.
Oh, it is.
How many in the cast?
15 plus like 7 tech, I want to say.
Yeah.
Roughly.
With Diego being the writer, is he making any changes, script changes? Is he seeing things, oh, well, maybe it'd be better if you did that?
He's tried helping us with shortening lines, but at the very start of it, we just absolutely committed to doing what was given to us with our first script. And it's been going well with that, of course, but it could have been less, but we stuck to the full thing we got.
Wouldn't it be cool if this becomes a hit and ends up being on Broadway and you would be the very first cast of this soon to be, hopefully, Broadway hit?
It would be. Yeah.
It
That'd
would
be
be
awesome, wouldn't it? Wow.
like a dream
All right,
come true.
when's the show? How much? What do people need to know to enjoy the production?
So the show will take place this weekend on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The ticket price will be $5, and I believe the show on Friday and Saturday start at 7.
7.
Yeah. So Friday and Saturday, house opens at 6:30, and the show starts at 7. And then on Sunday, it's a morning matinee. So house opens at 2:30, and the show starts at 3 o'clock.
Cool. A lot of lines to learn, it sounds like.
A lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you've got them down?
Yeah.
I do.
Awesome. Well, have a great show, Break a Leg.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in. It's the world premiere. You say it because I'm not sure I'm saying it correctly.
The Vindication of Sancho Panza,
There you go.
taking place this weekend.
By Diego Fabres Cordero this weekend at Jackson High, starring Lemire Robinson, Timothy Stauffer, and Matthew Olwein.